Okay, we're going to do lesson 4.1 today, estimating area. Okay, so some estimation skills. You have to have a visual of what looks like a meter squared, foot squared, centimeter squared, inch squared. Okay, so what I would like you to do is, if you have, grabbing a meter stick and laying it on the floor so that you can lay one that way and that way, and you can see that this would cover a meter squared of area. Okay. A foot squared would be easy if you're in a classroom with tile. You could look down and see that one tile is 1 square foot. Okay. Obviously, a centimeter squared and an inch squared would be a little bit smaller of size. Okay, so some things in the classroom floor. So what you would do is think, how long do you think your classroom is? How wide do you think your classroom is? Estimate those two measurements, okay? And what you're going to have to do is multiply them. And that's how many square units of area. So you might have measured in meters or in feet. Okay, estimate it, and now I want you to go do those estimates, make them real, go to the wall, take that measurement, and multiply them and see how close you were. Okay, a computer screen, same thing. Once you look at it, maybe you might guess 15 inches, 10 inches. So therefore you would say 150 inches squared and do your real estimates. Okay, you might use different units than somebody else, and that's fine as long as they're reasonable. Okay, what about estimating objects that aren't perfect rectangles or perfect triangle? There's no formula for it. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to find squares that look like they're 1. So I'm going to call this basically a full one right there. If I move this into there, that's also going to fill a second one. Okay? I'm going to continue in that pattern. I'm going to place that chunk into there and that chunk into there. So I have 3 and 4. This I'm going to place into the empty space on that one. 5. We have some empty space to go into this to be 6. And once we move that, I'm going to say that this object covers 7 units squared of area. Okay, same thing with this. If you want, you can go how many are in there, or if this object looks easier to say how many are on the outside, you could subtract it off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5 by 5. So the whole thing is 25 square units. So if you want to see how many spaces you could be on the outside, you would subtract that off. Okay, and that is all for 4.1 estimating area.